Good morning, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Beautiful morning. Nice and sunny here. Okay, so S&P SPY. If we look at the daily chart, like right, if we just zoom out, a very nice uptrend since the dip from the pandemic. Okay, so since from April, March, April, a very nice little uptrend that just keeps on going up. A lot of people probably thought this was the top right here. So let's just go to a scenario right here on SPY. So some people probably thought that the top was right here, right? And they got absolutely screwed in August. It made a nice run, but then eventually it did come down, okay? And then some people probably call the top here, they got paid, yes. Some people tried calling a top here, they got burned. And then ever since, there were small tops for short-term moves. The only thing that happens in SPY, sometimes when you have, if you have a 10K cash account, for example, and you end up putting in $3,000 into positions, just for example, right? And even though the market is strong, it's going up every week, but if you get caught in something like this right here, in something like this, you're likely to give away on your positions unless you're taking profits very quickly, okay? And then when options go down, like we always say, you think that the market is crashing or something's happening to it because your account is going down. But man, the market is doing fine, it's holding its levels. I mean, it's you that's not managing the account right. It is you that's just buying some dumb positions and going extra heavy. Okay, but if you manage your size position and you're not greedy, your account will be saved. Even if you have bad trades, that's fine. You will still have an account left. You'll sleep peacefully, and eventually you will make the right decisions, which should leave you with net. Okay, and right now SPY, when we look here, it's staying in this range from 441 between 436, so a $5 range for the last 8 days. Okay. And right now it's near trading near all-time highs. Today we're opening a little down from pre-market, but one number that we have given you is 434. As long as, so 434 is another $3 down from here. Until we're holding 434, there's no need to worry. So if you're on small candles, you're losing money in the market, that just means you're impatient. You're trying to trade every day. You're trying to force trades. That's what you're trying to do. You're looking for a trade every 1 hour, and then the market will give you what you deserve. So that's why sometimes we're very patient with our trades, and sometimes we enter 5-6 trades in a single day. Okay, so know these things, understand them. So right now, as long as SPY holds above 434, we're fine. And if we do break the high of 442ish, then I think it goes much higher. And to play puts, I'm looking for SPY to make a reversal, something like this, right? Something like this on 13th of July, right? A little signal which will give us a toppy action, and maybe we can play to the downside. Because if we zoom out on the monthly, it is a little extended. There's no doubt that this chart is a little extended, okay? I mean, based on technicals, the monthly, it is a little extended. It might need a little breather, or maybe you know what might happen? It might not go down at all. It might not go up. It might just stay in a chop zone. It might just chill here for 1-2 months. And SPY, sometimes it makes no moves for 2-3 months. I've seen it in the past. It stays in a very tight range, and people are just trying to guess tops and bottoms while time decay just eats on their options. Okay, so know what you're investing and how much you're investing. All right, Qs, beautiful monthly chart. So let's go on a daily. Right, looks fine. It's holding above all these levels that we drew a few weeks back, right? And the daily looks fine. I think we see higher on tech. Right, recovered nice yesterday. If we give up gains today, then it's just in a chop zone. Right, as long as we're holding above 354, I'm not worried. As long as we're holding above this action right here. So basically, let me just draw this for you guys. So basically, if we're wrong side. So if we're holding this range, there's no need to worry, in my opinion. Right, so we might just base. So out of this rectangle, we either break to the upside, or we stay in this. Okay. All right. So as long as we hold about 354, which is $12 down. Okay, some of you guys, if Qs were to give a big red candle here, you will get scared. But if you zoom out, that's normal price action going in an uptrend. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay, so know these things. Something like this can happen. Okay, a huge red candle reversal, and then we continue up. So 354 is a number, and we're trading $12 above it. Okay, and on a daily, it looks bullish. I think we go higher. And one tech stock that we're playing, that we caught yesterday, was Amazon. I didn't want to play it, but then when I looked at the action, sometimes it could bounce. Okay, it could bounce, and I took a small safe position into a vertical spread. Gave myself 3 weeks for it to play out, and if it breaks 3380, right? A 33.80 and plus hold, we can probably see somewhere around 34.50 at least. So another 50, 60 points move and lock in your profits quick. That's the trick in this market. So if it does give you a run this today, it is up to you to lock in your profits and manage your position, okay? Robinhood. Now this stock is up another 16% on WSB. Now the problem with this stock, personally, some of you guys, there's FOMO on the first day that let me catch this stock, take it up. Look how volatile this stock is. On the first day, some people probably bought this stock right here, right at the top, right above the opening price, and then it gave up all the gains, and they probably sold here for a loss. And now it reversed here, is going up, and these same dumbasses will buy this stock all the way up here at 52 bucks because they'll have FOMO that it might run more, and then it might give up gains, and then they'll sell a loss here. Okay, now this stock, we don't have enough data to figure out what's going to happen. No earnings are out. We have no idea what their numbers will be. Zero idea. So this is nothing but a gambler's stock. So if you're playing Robinhood, whatever money you're putting in, you're basically gambling your money at a roulette table, black or red. That's what you're doing. Unless you're doing some 5-minute quick scalps based on technicals, you're very strong like LB, you can cash the next 15 minutes, your prediction rate is high, then yes, you can scalp these stocks. Options are the IV has increased in options, obviously, with this huge move. What happens next? Who knows? And most of the times, know this, that the IPOs, any IPO in the market that comes, most of the times they give up gains for the first 1 year. They stay below their IPO price. Know these things, okay? The best stocks out there for the first 1 year, so let's just look at Coin. What happened with Coin? So let's look at Coin. The recent IPO. Okay, so if I remove all this drawing, so look at Coin, right? This stock on the first two IPO, right, opened at 380. It went all the way up to 25 bucks. I'm pretty sure there are people in the market who are holding this right here from this price. And ever since, it just gave gains. And then on this bounce, a lot of people probably bought in again. Oh my God, Coin's making the bottom. And then, it gave up gains. Same thing here, gave up gains. Same thing here, okay? And now it's making a strong base. Even Coin does not have enough data yet to play this stock. One earnings came out already, I believe. And the second is coming out on August 10th as per TradingView, okay? So this is why you let these charts settle for the next 6 to 12 months. I mean, the stock is IPO'd. It's probably going to stay in the market for another 20 years. You'll get many chances to play the stock. Okay, and if it keeps ripping, that's fine. If you're playing options, you can play at any price. You don't need to rush. So know these things. So Robinhood, if you want to play and you think it's going to go up, ask yourself, why is it going to go up? Right? I mean, it's going to go up because you have FOMO. That's what you have. There's no data backing up the move of the company. All right, any tickers by anybody? Nothing, I don't see anything. BYSI, a huge squeeze. Pre-market, I do see it, yes. So this can continue running, obviously. Right, we've seen what happened in NEG and all these stocks. Premiums will be high, so play accordingly. And Shopify, I know some of you guys were trying to catch the Shopify move yesterday. It's in this range right now. So Shopify, as long as we hold above 1480, I think we're fine. So above 1480, hold, right? And here, if it breaks 1550, right? If on the daily we get a 1550 plus close, you can bet this towards the upside. Because I do like the Qs, I do like the tech. We might have a little bit of fuel left for another few weeks. Okay, so not until a top is confirmed, play the levels. That's what I say. So then you're not a bull, you're not a bear, you're playing the levels what the market is giving you currently. Okay, that's all I'm going to say right now. Okay. So shop, keep an eye on 1550 plus. If it gets 1550 plus, another beautiful break that we finally got after a long time was Walmart. So let's go over this. Right, what's the scenario here? Now we got the break above 142. If we look at the similar stores, the competitors that we can compare this to, the other big retailers like Target, HD, Cost, Low, they've been moving up nicely. Walmart's the one that's lagging behind. Okay, and it's finally broke out of this base, and it held after a long time. Okay, it finally broke out of this base and it held. What we now want to see is that it does not give up, that it does not close below these levels right here. Today might be an inside candle, who knows? As long as we hold above 143 now, in the coming 1-2 days, even today we can continue up, obviously, right? I would love that. If that happens, I'll take some profits off the table, right? 145. But no, it broke out yesterday. Don't expect it to go green today. Today might just be a red day where it might stay in this range above 143. Today it might just stay above 143, which is normal action, and tomorrow it might even, or on Friday it might even test 142 and then rip to 145. All right, that's how technicals work. Know these things. Don't get scared of these moves. Manage your position. We're in profit. Leaps I'm holding comfortably on Walmart because I do see much higher side if we go on the zoom, or if we zoom out on the weekly, right? So if we do break out this channel, given the strength, so if
Keep going with Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, I will, yes, right? So if we break over this and we stay above this, I think weekly I do see 147, 150, and then a nice little uptrend in the coming months. Okay, very patient play. Bitcoin on the daily looks great, making an inside candle. Sorry, this is the weekly. I'm sorry. On the weekly looks great, making an inside candle. I think as long as we hold above 36k, right? I'm being a little conservative. As long as we hold above 36k, and then a break of 42k, I already break of 42k plus hold, we can likely see all the way towards 46,000. And if we go on the daily chart, let's see what the daily is doing. So the daily, not bad. Right, we had a nice move from 29,000 to 40, right, which is a great move, and now it's kind of flagging. So what we want to see is break above this right here level, which is 30. So we needed to basically break above 40k one more time and close above 40k on the daily, and then we can probably have this nice little uptrend towards 42k, and then it needs to break 42k with power. Okay, and if it gives up these levels, then 36,000 is next. Okay. But on the daily, it's sort of making a bull flag. 4 red days. Yesterday was green, or today in the making is green. And then as long as we can get 40k one more time, break 42k, we can have 46k fast. Okay. Yeah, this stock can definitely run. And another scenario that can happen is, as we have seen with many stocks, when they fall a lot, they spike it. Anything is possible in the market. This can easily come back down to 30,000 also. It can come back to 30,000 and then base here for many weeks, maybe even 1-2 years. These are the possibilities that can happen. Trust me, I've seen these things in the past, right? It can absolutely just base between 40,000 and 30,000 for many, many weeks to come. Okay, it's just a scenario I'm giving you, so you gotta think of all these things. Okay, and but we need a 42k push through and hold. All right. And ATVI had great earnings, great guidance, right? The stock fell last few weeks on certain news. Is holding support, some BLE, I think you bought in, great, congrats. Holding this great support level. I do want to see this close above 85 and stay above 85, okay? In the morning, I would definitely lock some profits in here and on this. I would definitely lock in profits, because you can easily have this bounce right here, something like this, even though the sector is strong, and then it can flush again. So scale out of your profits. Here is at great support, and so let's see, because this pattern on weekly, it made a nice little cup handle breakout, right? But then after many weeks, they failed it now. Okay, but here it should hold. This level 80.79 is a must hold. All right, Roku, the stock's apparently supposed to go up, but the stock ran a lot from 60 bucks from all the way to 480. Okay, and if we do get the Delta variant, all these lockdowns happen, then we might have another run up in these stocks, I believe. But for now, it's on the weekly. So I'm zoomed out. On the weekly, it's just making a nice little cup base, a handle. And if it can break above 478, okay, so 480, I'll just add this number, is 480. So as long as we can break above 480 and close above 480 on Roku, we can probably see 500 plus fast. So this 480, if you wait, if you're patient, maybe this comes in 1 week, maybe in 2 weeks. Okay, if you want to play the bounce here, you can take a risk, or you can wait until we get 480 plus, and then you can get this $15 to $20 move. Okay, let's go over snow. What happened with snow? So on snow, we went over in the session the other day, right? If you attended, great. And so gave this move to you guys in the session. Okay, so we gave this to you in the session in the at night, right? The session will be uploaded today. You guys can see it there. We gave this to you before that. As soon as it breaks this box, as soon as we get above, because remember, trading and investing is two different things. As soon as we get above 272-ish, you can play this to 285-ish, I said. That's just $12 move. And I didn't even say 12, I said even if you could catch a $7 move to one side, it's a confirmed trade, right? A $7 move, you double your options. And that's exactly what happened the next day, okay? So guys, with this, I think we'll end it. And hope you guys picked up something. And any other chart requests, just send them in the chat, premium chat. We'll look over it through the day. Manage your accounts, manage your positions. Relax. Trading is not every day. You can watch the market every day, right? So trading, take your profits if you have them. And God bless you guys back in the chat.